An Indianapolis high school is offering counseling to students and asking for prayers after the second apparent suicide of a teenager in less than a month. Good evening, everyone. I'm John Stair.
And I'm Andrea Moorhead. A Cathedral High School junior died overnight. Eyewitness News education reporter Rich Van Wyk spoke with the family of another teen who also took his life back in August. Rich joins us live tonight with why they say schools and teachers are not trained or even prepared to see kids in crisis to save their lives. Rich?
Andrea, suicide is the second leading cause of death of young people from age 14 to 25. Tomorrow, about 2,000 people are expected to walk the downtown canal, trying to raise money, raise awareness, and bring the crisis of suicide out of the darkness. It is the second apparent suicide in less than a month to shock students, teachers, and parents of the upscale private school.
It obviously opened up a wound that's not yet closed.
Stuart Hobson's son took his life 2.5 weeks ago.
You know, right up to the very end, we didn't see it coming. And that's a scary thing to think about it.
17-year-old David was being treated for depression. The family wishes schools are as prepared to address students' mental illness as they are physical and learning disabilities.
Schools certainly care, but they just don't have the tools, and they don't have the education or the ability to do what needs to be done in that area.
Indiana only last year started requiring new teachers receive suicide prevention training. There are no requirements for existing licensed educators.
They're not prepared. They have counselors. The counselors are academic advisors. They're not typically prepared to intervene when a student's in crisis.
Lisa Bratton started Indiana's chapter of the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention after her son Kurt took his life. She says schools need more resources, training, and discussions about suicide. And are schools open to this?
Not generally. They're more open to it after a tragedy occurs than they are before, which is unfortunate.
Cathedral rescheduled tonight's football game, called in mental health counselors, and asked, please keep our students' friends and family in your prayers, as well as our larger Cathedral family. Stuart Hobson doesn't know whether someone's help could have saved his son's life.
But I think in my heart, I know in my heart that there are more things that schools can do.
In the meantime, there are various anti-suicide prevention programs online for parents, students, schools, other organizations. To make it easy to find them, we put a lot of them under WTHR.com. Look under Hot Topics. In the meantime, Lawrence Central students and teachers and parents are mourning the death of a student there. According to a news release, the death is the result of neither foul play or suicide. Counselors, though, have been available for students all day. Reporting live, Rich Van Wyk, Channel 13 Eyewitness News.
All right, our thoughts and prayers with both of those families. Rich, thank you. And the suicide awareness event this weekend called Out of the Darkness Walk begins on Saturday at 2:30 p.m. It takes place at Celebration Plaza at the White River State Park in downtown Indianapolis. Check-in begins at 1:30.